Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you had a great weekend and looking ahead to a great week ahead, isn't it? Perfect. Well, continuing on our previous discussion about the Internet of Things, what is that one thing that really comes up when we talk of all these connected ecosystems and everything around it? Data, isn't it? The massive amounts of data that are being generated through these sensors, through devices, through ourselves as well. Uh, Most of the time we always talk about what are we going to do with that data. Is it going to be used to increase our operational effectiveness? Is it going to be used to decrease our operational costs? Is it going to be used to increase our potential sources of revenue? Well, all of that, isn't it? But certainly one aspect that we miss most of the time is data governance. So what is really data governance all about? Imagine if you have to move from one place to the other, and you have to take highways, you have to take streets, you have to take countryside roads. And what do you do with that? Well, you can't really stop at any place as you would like to. There are only designated places like highway restaurants or at gas stations. Yeah, you can't really say hi hello to everyone on the street or on the highway as you proceed. You can only stop at designated places. You can park your car only at particular spots. You'll have to follow certain speeds. You can't take a turn at any point you want. Only at particular places, or only at roads that lead up to roundabouts that you can take, isn't it? So it's this is in a sense what data governance is. Assume that you are the data yourself, or the vehicle that you have chosen. It's running on the highway, but you are the data yourself in that vehicle, and the highway is the set of rules, the policies, the guidelines that govern your journey from the time a data is captured, or let's say from the time you get into the car or your vehicle through to the point where it will actually be used. So it can be any set of people, it can be any team, it can be, for example, the house where you're going to. For example, if you're going to be the best man to your best friend's wedding, well, that is in a sense creating value out of yourself, isn't it? So if, let's say, if you're the data, that's where the value of your data comes in, isn't it? So data governance is in fact all these procedures, these policies, these rules, and the set of people, of course, who will use the data that govern what we call data governance. And so how is data governance going to be administered? Well, it's the executive sponsorship that needs to take ownership of the data governance policies. So it actually has to be a top-down approach where the senior management clearly lays down the data governance framework and the priority to put it in place, and then in the end, it's of course the responsibility of each and everyone in the organization to make sure they adhere to the policies, to the governance structure that has been put in place. Um, so, in a sense, the next time when you're on the highway or on a street, consider it to be an example of a data governance in real life, and you as a source of data, or you being the data yourself, as being a part of that governance. And indeed, it's important to ensure the operational effectiveness of an organization going forward. Well, remember one thing: if we take care of the data will take care of you and your organization. Especially these days when everyone is looking at creating a data-driven organization and team for themselves. Well, that's all from my side for the moment. I wish you a very nice weekend ahead. And if there are any more topics that you would like to discuss, please feel free to let me know. And I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye bye.